പ്രേക്ഷകർക്ക് നമസ്കാരം. എൻ്റെ പേര് ആനിപ്പോൾ. പുതുതായി ആരംഭിച്ച നാഷണൽ ഇന്ത്യൻ നഴ്സ് പ്രാക്ടീഷണർ അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ പ്രസിഡൻറ്റ് നിൻബ എന്നറിയപ്പെടും. 2015 ഏർലി ടൈമിലാണ് നമ്മളിതിനെപ്പറ്റി പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്തത്. 1-2 ആവശ്യങ്ങൾ നഴ്സ് പ്രാക്ടീസ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഉന്നയിച്ചു, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്ന പലരും ഉന്നയിച്ചു. അതുകൊണ്ട് അവരോട് അങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഐഡിയ വന്നത്. അവരുടെ പ്രോബ്ലംസ് ഫേസ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ പിന്നെ വി പ്ലാൻ ടു സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ആസ് എ നെറ്റ്വർക്കിംഗ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ്. Then we got members from 10 states now, more than 75 members. We just started and everybody is so interested in this. Very amazing group of people I have with the team, the administrators, the executive board and the committee board. They are very amazing. They are very excellent and dedicated, and they want to move forward with all this helping nurse practitioners to have the professional advancement and also for growth in their family. Thank you so much. Kairali channel is always there for our support, and when I started the Indian Nurses Association, Kairali channel was there for me, for my support. Thank you so much for all the support. Great.
This is the inaugural meeting of the NINPA, which stands for National Association of Indian Nurse Practitioners of America. This is an organization of Indian nurse practitioners which was started in 2016, and we are having our inauguration today finally. Welcome everybody, and I am so excited to ask all the guests to come to the stage. Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yamuna Ganga Ujjala Jaladhi Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jagi Tava Shubha Ashish Mage Gahe Tava Jaya Gatha Janagana Mangaladayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya
Dr. Anu Varghese, Secretary to NINPA. NINPA represents nurse practitioners of Indian origin. Our aim is to support more nurse practitioners support the nurse practitioners and more RNs to become nurse practitioners. Thank you.
Grace Mani. She's the Vice President of the organization. She's going to introduce our President, Dr. Annie Paul.
I'm Grace Mani, the Vice President of NINPA. I'm standing here to introduce Dr. Paul. And most of us here, we don't even need an introduction about Dr. Paul because she's well known for her leadership and all her activities she's doing in the community. Dr. Paul is a leader, a nurse, and an educator. She is the first Malayali to be a legislator in the United States of America. Also, she is the first Indian woman to be a legislator and the highest elected Indian official in the New York State. Also, she is the founder of the Indian Nurses Association of New York. What she received was back in 2018, Dr. Vijay Kumar Gujral Award for the most efficient and sympathetic nurse presented by Honorable Mrs. Indira Gandhi back in 1980. Now I welcome Dr. Paul to the stage.
And that's what the beginning with thinking about association. So we did started the association planning, organizing since 2015, and now we got members from 10 states and about more than 75. We just starting inauguration today, so you can imagine. So we're going to grow bigger and bigger. And even last 2 days ago, I got one call from Connecticut. She said, I heard about your association, I want to join. And I said, okay, most welcome, come on. He said, late to register. I said, no problem, coming. She came with another friend, and here they are. And I'm so happy to meet, they just coming to know about the association. And this association is here to help NPs to grow in professional growth and also help the community working along with the other organization. Here we see, doesn't matter which association we belong, we all have to work together as a team. And that's what we are all goal, everybody's goal is to help the community, bring our Indian community together. So let us work together. Together we can make a difference. And here, let me come to my responsibility here. Okay, New York State Senator Honorable David Carlucci is a great supporter of Indian community. He's a sponsor for the declaration of August as the Indian Heritage Month. I want to welcome him to this function. Nyack College Dean, Professor Dr. Elizabeth Simon. She's an expert in her profession. Any question, any doubt you have, ask her. She has a computer in her brain. My pleasure to welcome her. Now we have New York State Nurse Practitioners Association Hudson Valley Director Marietta Appy. You don't believe, she is very active in the NP Association. The other day I was attending the conference and she's running around and everything. And yesterday she was out to Albany, Tuesday, for our legislative bills. I welcome her to this function. I really appreciate Association of Kerala Medical Graduates, New York chapter, Dr. Radhakrishnan Langan is here, and he had to take a special day off today to come. He's supposed to work, but he said, I'll be there no matter what. He took his personal day off and he came, and really appreciate, welcome you to the function.
One of the things that we are blessed with in New York is that we have one of the fastest growing Indian American communities in the nation, right here in New York State. And that's good news for all of us, because we know that Indian Americans have really blazed the trail in terms of healthcare. And when we talk about nurse practitioners, we know that that's really the backbone of the healthcare system. We've got some of the hardest working people in the medical profession serving as nurse practitioners. So it's a great privilege for me to really be here to inaugurate the first annual meeting of the Indian Nurse Practitioners Association of America. And this association is extremely valuable. We've heard some of the previous speakers talk about the necessity of having an association like this, to be able to talk to people across state lines, to share best practices. And that's what really makes the difference in terms of learning from each other. And all of the schooling that all of you have done, the experience that you have in the field, all of that is something that we want to build upon, to make sure that we're learning the best practices in each part of the state, in each part of the country, so that we can implement them here, because we all benefit from it. So I can't think of a more noble profession than being a nurse practitioner. We know it's not easy. They don't just let anybody in to be a nurse practitioner. There's a lot of schooling that goes into it. There's a lot of in-the-field work that has to be done, that experience that you have to achieve in order to be able to call yourself a nurse practitioner. And we're fortunate in New York. Particularly, I'm blessed. I've got two little boys, and without the help of nurse practitioners, their quality of life wouldn't be as great as it is. And that's the same for all of the residents in our community. So with that, I just want to thank you all for inviting me here today. And I look forward to working with the association to make sure that here in New York, that we're leading the way in healthcare, that we're making sure that the jobs of the nurse practitioner is easy, or easier. It's never going to be easy, but make it as easy as possible given the regulations that are here in New York State, to make sure that the government is working with the nurse practitioners to make sure that we're all focused on the bottom line. And the vision for all of us is the quality of care of our patients, the quality of care of the community, and the outcomes of the community, to make sure that we improve the quality of life of people throughout our state. So I look forward to working with all of the members of the association. Again, I want to thank Annie Paul, who I've teamed up with so many times on a governmental level to make sure we're making a difference for the people we serve. So again, it's my great honor and privilege to give this speech today in the inauguration of the National Indian Nurse Practitioners Association of America. Maybe you could shorten the title a little bit, right? Yeah. But again, I look to many years of success of this important association, and God bless you, and look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you so much.
I'm proud to say I'm a treasurer of this organization. I shorten our name is called NINPA. Easy to call NINPA, okay? Yeah. Today I'm introducing Dr. Elizabeth Simon. Let me invite Dr. Simon to the podium.
Primary calling is in education, but when I was working in Hunter College, they wanted me to teach a nurse practitioner program. That's why I'll just come to my personal story. The Josiah Macy Foundation recent publication, it says that there's an increasing number of nurse practitioners entering workforce from 2003 to 2015. It's mushrooming from 6,000 every year to 20,000 entering the workforce. Now, when the primary care providers, physicians, nurse practitioners, and PAs, including that, but still with the demand in the society, we cannot still meet the, there's high demand and we cannot, the supply is not adequate. That's one thing. There was a chapter about grave digger. This doctor who dedicated his entire life to Gabon, and one day there was somebody who died with the infectious disease in African, in that hospital. None of the Africans are willing to bury him, because he said nobody will touch the dead body. So what happened? Dr. David Thompson, you can Google him and say the book also. He had to dig that. He's Caucasian man, very sensitive skin, with a hot summer. He was digging the grave, and he was so angry at God. He asked, "Am I here? Am I a doctor? I'm a surgeon with all the training in my mind. Am I digging grave in African villages? And this is what you call me for?" And he heard a voice from God that, "Are you my servant? Don't forget about this medical degree and the credential. You are here to serve the people. Then do it." Then with renewed enthusiasm, he dug the grave, buried it. But that's very touching for someone to see what we are doing. In essence, in whatever capacity, whether it's a nurse practitioner or nurse, what we do, we just serve others. I became a nurse practitioner I told you, only after going to a mission. There were 2 physicians who were supposed to come and do the medical evaluation of prescription. I was not confident at all. They both cancelled. 220 people waiting in line. There was a chemistry professor from Texas University. He said, Elizabeth, if you don't do this, I am going to write prescription. And the rest of them said, please don't, he only knows chemicals, so he will be spoiling the patients here. So I had to, there's a tourism in West Bengal, there was a Bengali LPN who translated, I gave the patient. I took care of the patient. After this they said, oh, this doctor was the best doctor we ever seen. So I said, oh, you know, when I came back, I was ready to go back to nurse practitioner. So at least I have prescriptive privileges in USA to get a lot of good values from American system, the honesty, the discipline, thinking about others, thinking about the country. Bring that and expertise of Indian nurses in healthcare and nurse practitioner, coming together with the political savviness that we have. Let's do something like the MBA graduate in Harvard University graduate has did. So I wish you the same for this new organization. The purpose and opportunities served, driven by collective knowledge, softened by compassion, and guided by your heart. And this is something I really want. Softened by compassion, guided by your heart, and the collective knowledge. May God bless this organization, NINPA, and all the activities. So let's grab the opportunity in the right time with a great purpose, just for others, without any reward and publicity. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Elizabeth Simon, for such a wonderful speech. Next, our program is the release of our souvenir. Bridget, the Chief Editor, is going to give the first copy to Marietta Appy to release the souvenir, and she will give the first copy to Dr. Simon. Please do so.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bridget, the Chief Editor. This one, we made it in 1 month time, I think. It was a hard work behind this, and the leadership goes to the Bridget Naravel, and she did a good job, along with all the editorial board. Thank you so much.
Next program is the website inauguration. The NINPA website is inauguration is being done by our webmaster, Lijo John. Please come to the stage. We're going to inaugurate, and Dr. Radhakrishna is going to inaugurate the website. Abby is serving as a member of the NPA conference committee now, and she is doing lectures and teaching all of us all over. I am so proud to invite Ms. Abby to the stage.
I still want to get paid for seeing all my patients. I still want artificial barriers to practice down. I still want to counsel my dying patients about what their end-of-life issues are. I cannot do it. I can't get paid. And no matter what, it's a job, it's a profession, it's something we love. But what you need to do is work together in this organization and in my own organization, the Nurse Practitioners Association of New York State. I invite you all to come to the Hudson House in Nyack. Does anybody know where Nyack is? Great place to eat, by the way. Come for the meal. But come because the Nurse Practitioners Association is going to have a speaker there, and you'll learn about our association too. How we are trying to band together and to do things to help our profession. So what I'm asking you to do is continue in this association and think outside the box. This is a national association. I was very impressed. You have members from 10 states?
Yes.
Well, we have a lot of members from New York, but we don't have any from 10 states. I'm very impressed. I wish you all the luck in the world, and you have beautiful leaders, and I do thank you for inviting me. Thank you very much.
And I'm so excited to invite Dr. Radhakrishnan to the stage.
I believe that because even here in the United States today, because access to physicians is cumbersome, it's not easy, it's time consuming. We have all felt the frustration of trying to get an appointment with physicians, how long it takes, and even when you get an appointment, how much time you have to spend in the waiting rooms in order to be seen by the physicians. And it's just because of the heavy workload which all physicians are supposed to do in order to make a living. So I believe that given the nature of our healthcare industry, the nurse practitioners will be able to relieve the burden of the physicians, and they will be able to provide skilled care to patients when and where they need it. So nurse practitioners are going to play a more and more important and vital role in the fabric of a society, and they will be an important link in the chain of care between physicians and the common man. So on this day of your inauguration, I would like to convey the warm regards and good wishes from our President, Dr. Thomas Matthew, and from myself, and also from all the executive committee members of the AKNT of Greater New York.
The professional excellence, advancement in education and quality care to all the patients, not just the Indian community, it's the community as large. And they also have the mission that to facilitate all Indian American nurses of all specialties to ensure the best quality of care, primary and specialty care to all, and advance their education. And I'm proud of nurses who has the DNPs and PhDs and everything these days, because when I was going to masters, there were not many nurses going for NPs. Now I see that it's a passion, and I'm so happy, and I congratulate all the executive boards, and I wish every one of you form this NINPA and working hard behind this. All the best and all the success in your endeavor. Thank you so much.
Next is the recognition of graduates of nurse practitioners, DNP graduates and PhDs of 2015, 16 and 2017.
So today we are going to award the new grads with certificates of acknowledgement for NPs first. There are 3 certificates provided, one from the NINPA, one from the state, and one from the Honorable Kaluchi. So
First I'm going to call all the nurse practitioners who graduated last year, 2015-16. Anita Abraham from Rutgers University. Anita Nair from Texas University. Anjana Divagaran.
Thank you.
Asha Sicily. Ndu Gigi. Gracie Sebastian. Jaya Matthew. Jesse Joseph. Shaimol Jos. Shiba Kamalini. Shobha Panikar. Smita John. Smita Prasad. Solly Joseph. And now we are going to call the list of DNP graduates for the last year and the year before. Alfonso Matthew graduated from Fairleigh Dickinson University, New Jersey, 2017. Anu Varghese, DNB, University of Massachusetts, Boston, 2015. Venu Karun, Fairfield University, Connecticut, 2017. JB Augustine, Stony Brook University, New York, 2015. Kuchrani Joseph, St. Peter's University, New Jersey, 2016. Lexi Thomas, DNB, Pace University, 2016. Tina Chimpalio, DNB, Temple University, Philadelphia, 2016. Okay, now I have the last group, which is PhD graduates. Anna George, PhD, from Malayalam College, 2017. And the last person is Mercy Joseph, PhD, Malayalam College, Rockville, New York, 2016. Congratulations to everybody for your achievement.
Congratulations all the graduates. Wow, what a great job. Let's all give them all another round of applause, guys. That was such a great job, guys.